Hello and welcome to the Main Cave. Now in today's video I'm going to be going through what I think of the SteelSeries Nova 7 headphones and show you that these could be one of the best value headphones currently available for your PS5 or your Xbox. Before I start, I want to point out that I own the Nova 7Ps and that's what's going to be shown in the video. If you want to use them on Xbox either exclusively or as well as the PS5, then get the 7Xs as they are identical, apart from the 7Xs work on Xbox as well as the PS5, and they do have a green headband instead of the 7Ps, which have PlayStation Blue. So to give you some background, I'm in quite a good position to be able to judge these, as I currently use the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless and also the SteelSeries Arctis 7P Plus. Both are excellent headsets in their own rights, but the Pros are twice as much as both of these, and the 7P Pluses are missing some key features that the Novas have. But to cut a long story short, I can't use my Arctis Pros on my PS5 as of last week, as I bust the optical port on my TV, so they are now the PC headphones, and the Arctis 7P Pluses are what I use on my Steam Deck, so I was in the market for a dedicated PS5 headset. In this video, I will be going over loads, including the price, specification, unboxing, quality and comfort, features, use after a few days, comparison to the 7Ps, software, mic test, sound test, and finally things that I didn't like about them. So let's start off with price then, and these Novas are the same price as the Arctis are at $170 or $180, which isn't exactly cheap, but remember, there are much more expensive headphones with less features than the Novas. I bought mine from Amazon, but they are available from SteelSeries website if you fancy, but you'll find that they are a touch more expensive direct from them, and I've left all the links in the description below. So to save your time, here is the specification of the headphones. You can find all of this info easily on the website, so I won't waste time in talking through it. The main takeaway from it all is that they're compatible with the PS5, the PC, the Mac, the Nintendo Switch, mobiles, and Oculus Quest 2. If you want them for the Xbox wirelessly, you will need to go for the 7X, which are identical. Finally, a standout feature for me on the Novas is that you can charge these for 15 minutes, which gets you a whopping 6 hours of gameplay. And fully charged, you'll get around 26 hours of gameplay with Bluetooth active and 38 hours without. The unboxing is quality, which I was expecting, with plenty included. Firstly, you're greeted with a make-yourself cardboard Lars, under which sits the headset in a nice cloth bag, and then at the back of the box comes the cables and a small paperwork pamphlet. The cables are a USB-A to USB-C adapter, a 3.5mm cable, a USB-C cable, and a wireless 2.4 GHz dongle. Once the headset is out of the box, you're greeted with a very, very well-made headset. It feels quality in the hand. The elastic headband feels very durable, and it's smooth on the top with rubberized underneath. The elastic underneath headband is a PlayStation Blue and it's extremely comfortable on the head. The ear cups are simply, well, they're okay. I always change mine to some Wicked cushions and have done for all of my other pairs of Arctis, but the Novas, they're currently out of stock. I have contacted Wicked cushions and they are experiencing a huge demand for these, and so logistically I won't be seeing anything specific for the Novas for a good few months. So in the meantime, I added my old Arctis ear cups. They're easy to replace. All you do is gently pull them off and attach the new ones. It takes literally 1 minute to do both. The Arctis pads fit fine. They're a bit of a wobble, but they'll do till I get myself a pair of proper Nova black and red ones when available. But if you do stick with the stock ear cups, you'll find that they don't block as much sound and are a bit shallow. If, however, you wear glasses, you'll be pleased to hear that they feel fine. I have quite thick arms to my glasses and it was perfectly comfortable with them. So you have 3 ways to adjust the Novas to fit your head. Firstly, via the elastic band, you either hook it inside into 3 parts of each arm, just pop it off and move it to which one feels better. You can also adjust the cups up and down from the headband, which is a perfect tension so it won't slip during game. And finally, the cups swivel just a touch when on your head. Now when you do take them off, you can swivel them to a bit more, to be 90 degrees or so towards your body, so when not using them you can place them on your chest for comfort. Though I did find that they were quite tight around my neck, so I opted for the headband approach. So set your headband and then the height, and then every time you put it on, it's just a bit of a swivel to get the perfect fit. I found that if I put the headband on the 3rd notch, making it get as high as possible, then adjusted the arm length to where it was most comfortable, it was always a perfect fit every time. The clamping force isn't as tight as you may be used to. It's a touch light, but never did I feel that they would slip off, which has also had the added benefit of making them feel lighter on the head. But this may take some getting used to if you own a pair that clamps hard. On the left ear cup from top to bottom is a mic, mute button, volume wheel, 3.5mm aux port and a retractable mic. On the right ear cup is your Bluetooth connector and power, which blinks blue and green respectively to indicate connection, then a side tone dial and a USB-C connection port. Bluetooth is this headset's best feature, and we're seeing it more and more in gaming headsets, and rightly so. You can connect the Novas directly to your phone so you can have music, notifications or calls coming through simultaneously. Just hold the Bluetooth button down until it blinks, then in your phone add it to your Bluetooth devices. We'll look at the software later, but you can set the headphones to activate Bluetooth whenever you switch on the Novas. So technically, you'll never need to press anything ever again to get them to pair each time you turn the headset on. Just switch it on, and away you go. With this feature on, you can be playing a game and have a call come through your phone at the same time, meaning you can also listen to music if you want to, or you can chat on Discord, or just get notifications of an important call or email coming through when playing. Bluetooth also works in solitary, so you could just have your phone connected and nothing else coming through. You have basic controls over music and calls on the side buttons, such as answering a call, skipping track, play and pause, etc. On the left cup is the retractable mic. This sits flush with the ear cup, which is more aesthetic and isn't hard to slide out with your thumb. Once out, it's very easy to bend around to get into a good position. With side tone on, you can get the best place for your voice to sound decent. I'll be doing a test later on to show you what the mic quality sounds like. At the end of the mic is a red LED to show you where you're muted, so you'll always know if you've just spent the last 10 minutes talking to yourself. One thing I found is that the mic was retracted into the cup and the side tone wheel was all the way to the loudest. I got a lot of mic feedback, so just remember that when you're putting it back in and the side tone is on. They say that in instructions it shouldn't be used when retracted, of course, but it's easy to forget and mute at the end of a session. It's just annoying, really. Now, a small positive note here is the volume wheel. It's perfectly placed. On the 7P Pluses, I was constantly changing volume as the wheel rubbed on my shoulder every time I turned my head. No chance with these, as it is recessed far enough so nothing gets close. Such a small thing makes a huge difference for me. Finally, on the left cup is when you plug in a 3.5mm jack, both power and Bluetooth gets cut. You can't use either if a 3.5mm cable is plugged in, but you can pretty much use it with anything that accepts aux, and the set doesn't need to be on to work, which makes out the battery isn't an issue. An omission to note is here that the chat mix doesn't work on the PS5. This is a PS5 thing, so you do need to do it on the PS5 itself, but I find just moving the mic was good enough for me. All the buttons and the dials on the headset are very well placed and easy to reach, with enough space between them not to get confused at which one is which. Even the power and the Bluetooth button, which are next to each other, have a non-movable piece in the middle so you can easily tell which is power and which is Bluetooth when turning it on and off. The ear cups themselves have metallic plates on either side. This is for no other reason than aesthetics. You can change them if you like the look, and on the website there is something called booster packs. This is a £30 option to customise your Novas. It's essentially two metal plates with a side and a headband. You get a couple of colour choices which are pretty limited, so I can only assume more colours were made available at some point, or even better, some third-party options from Amazon. So to connect your PS5 or your Xbox, all you do, even straight out of the box, is plug the 2.4 wireless dongle into your USB-C or USB-A on your PS5 and you're good to go. You don't need to do anything as it should have been paired at the factory. It's so simple. The dongle has a white LED on the front which glows brighter when connected to your Novas. Although we're focusing on the PS5, you may want to first connect these headphones to a PC. Just download the GG software from the SteelSeries website, attach your headphones, and it will appear on the list of devices. It's here you can tinker with the sound and various settings. The first thing you will most likely see is an option to update to a new firmware. It said that this was critical, so off it went unupdated. You will need to have the headphones plugged in via USB and the wireless dongle also plugged in via USB, and the software simply updates them both. But ongoing, to change the settings, you just need the dongle connected in and the headphones connected to the dongle. Once done and updated, it's now time to adjust the sound and some of the settings. You may want to listen to them first to see what you get, but I know that I wanted to use one I was straight into it. What I did was just change it to one of the presets to Smiley, and I turned off volume limiter. I could tweak it some more, but I found this to be good enough for a wide range of games that I was playing. And in here we have the graphic equalizer, and you can go through all of these and change them to how you prefer. But as I said, I just stuck to one of the presets. And once you're happy with the sound, it's on to the settings. Here you can change the headphones auto off time, where the Bluetooth comes on with the headphones, and finally the mic muted LED brightness. That's pretty much it for the settings. If you're planning on running the headset through a PC, you have access to more settings, such as the sonar software, but that will be another video for the PC. So once you're happy, save all this, remove the dongle and put it back in your PS5. One thing to note here is that there is no profile button, so you can't save one of the profiles to your Novas. You can have separate profiles in the SteelSeries GG app, but only one profile activated at a time on the Novas. So after a few days wearing these all day, I can safely say these are very comfortable, albeit with the wicked cushions on. They sound fantastic and have a decent amount of features. In terms of sound, I'm so impressed at the quality. The separation of highs and lows is immaculate, really helping you get a sense of space within the world. If I had to be picky, I'd say that the mids are a bit flat, but I'm no audiophile, and so this may just be me. I will do a sound test later for you so you can hear what it's like, but take it from me, you won't be disappointed. On Bluetooth, the sound is deep, bassy, and music sounds amazing. In game on the PS5, you can hear every location where everyone is, footsteps firing, the lot. Take it from me, it's brilliant. I've spent hours at a time playing games, and the whole time I was immersed, the sound never being overbearing with the volume wheel around 80%. If I pushed it up to 100%, it would be loud and some vibration happens in the ear cups when there is pounding bass. However, I've never had it be that loud on an issue. I've never run out of batteries on these either. The Arctis Pros have a swappable battery, which was excellent, but having 26 hours of gameplay on one charge, I only plug them in twice a week just to top them up. So comparing it to the 7P Pluses, there are quite a few differences between them both. So much so, I'm actually going to make a comparison video soon. But for now, the major differences for me is the Bluetooth connectivity. The Arctis don't have this feature, and it's the thing that I've come to expect from every headset I now purchase. It's so handy being able to get a simple notification from a connected phone, but also to be able to chat to my Xbox pals over Discord. If you don't have a pair with Bluetooth built in, try it. It may change the way you game. So the mic is what SteelSeries say is a noise cancelling, and it does a good job. So here's what we're going to do, is going to be a test of what the sound is like for your mates when you talk to them. Hello, this is the Main Cave. I'm on my SteelSeries Nova 7Ps. I'm doing a chat through the PlayStation system, so this was how it would sound to your friends on the other end of this microphone. It's about 10 centimeters away from my mic. If I push it a bit closer, it goes a bit louder, and then obviously if I pull it away, it goes a bit quieter. And there is not much background noise here at all, so let me know what it sounds like in the comments below. Now here is an all-important sound test. As I said earlier, I have this on the smiley setting and will be like that through the whole sound test. I'll be using something clever called binaural earphones, so I can play music through the headphones and it's recorded on these earphones. Scientifically, this is as close as you're going to get on YouTube as a sound test. It won't be 100% accurate due to the compression and all sorts. This will also be best observed using headphones, so slip on a pair, sit back and have a listen to tell me what you think in the comments.
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Mother!
Now onto some things I didn't like. But here's the thing, I've owned the Novas for a few days and I haven't actually found anything I don't like so much as to stop me using these as my #1 headphones for the PS5. They're super comfortable, they sound ace, and you can tweak them to make them sound even better. They have Bluetooth connectivity and they are relatively affordable for a set of gaming headphones with this level of features. If I was being picky, I'd say you'd need to get some wicked cushions to replace the stock ear cups. That means the £180 price tag just tipped over to £200, which makes it sound much more expensive and suddenly doesn't sound as affordable. Also, a profile button wouldn't go amiss. When you change game, you may want to change the sound profile. This can only be done in the software, not on the headset. For me, the SteelSeries have done an excellent job with these, and the inclusion of Bluetooth is making it vastly improved over the Arctis 7P Pluses. And seeing as they are the same price, the Novas are the obvious choice. But what I'll do is in my later video, I will be going through the differences between the two, so do subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts on these. Are you picking some up, or have you already got any, and what do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. Till the next video, bye-bye.